It was one of those where we knew that the price per square foot was maybe a little bit daunting, but it penciled, it made sense. There wasn't a lot of bumps to the road with this one. This one was a win. 450 Souter was a great transaction. This gentleman I spoke with, he was a very savvy individual. He had bought and sold businesses over the years. This was one of his, kind of last business buys as he was kind of phasing into retirement. It was a fire protection company. He had bought it from the founder. He was approached after buying the business a few years later about buying the building, which he did. Where I give him credit is he then sold this business to a national firm. They had about 30, 40 locations, and they moved into a lease position at an above market rate. So from there, I kind of backed it into a situation where, hey, you just signed this lease with your tenant. It's got, a tremendous amount of term left on it. It's at a very attractive rate. If we were to sell this to an investor, they would probably be willing to pay this cap rate. He was kind of surprised. He was like, really? You think somebody would pay that much for it? And I said, well, as an investor, yeah. If there's something in the building that's customizable to that business that then further makes them more married to the property, that's going to give a buyer or an investor more confidence that that tenant isn't going anywhere. So for instance, this company, they have to test fire extinguishers, which the process to do so is almost like a testing lab. Very expensive to create this scenario. It has to be done to a certain standard. And for that reason, this property was kind of customized to this tenant, further giving the buyer more confidence that they're not going to go anywhere. Both sides were very happy with the outcome. The individual that bought it was strictly an investor. He plans to keep, that tenant in there for the long haul. They have 10 years left on their lease. So, I think that's probably the minimum.